Salutations, Queen of Shade here, just coming back at you with another perspective video, sharing how I think and how I look at life. Listen, a lot of times I live in my head because inside of my head, I speak to the divine all the time. It doesn't matter whether I am in a crowd full of people or by myself. I'm always in my head because I'm always speaking to that divine part of myself that helps me to live, move, preach, be who I am, and impact the world around me. So I will always live in my head. But today I was having a conversation with God in me as God. Let that go over your head. And we came to some very real, very healing reasons or points in my life. And I'm going to tell you all about them in 1 second. Being in constant communication with the divine allows me to do what I do as a shaman, prophet, oracle, seer, healer, medium, clairvoyant, phoenix, and fury. It allows me to use those gifts masterfully. But there's a reason why I stay in my head, because then I get insight like I'm about to share with you. So get this. I was sitting on my bed and I'm like, okay, there's so much going on around here. It's change and all kinds of stuff in the air. It's 2024, building the business bigger, etc., etc. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, God, I've had haters for so long and you've always allowed them to attack me. Why didn't you ever just mow them down? I wanted my enemies mowed down, flattened, put a car park on them, over top of them. But his response to me really tickled me, and it made me think, and I have to share it with you. Hold on. So as I was asking the divine why he didn't make a car park over the dead bodies of my enemies, he said this to me: I allowed them to tamper and toy and mess with you and what you were doing because I needed to make your story more salacious, more juicy, more Ripley's Believe It or Not. He said the only reason I allowed your haters to persist in your life was because I needed you to have a better, juicier story. And I thought to myself, I said, ooh, that now, see, on this side of it, see, with all of the trouble and turmoil behind me, that sounds amazing. But when I was going through it, wasn't so amazing. Wasn't amazing at all. It was pretty shitty, if I'm honest. But for God to say to me, baby, I needed to make sure your story was a Ripley's Believe It or Not. You would never believe that these things happened to you, and never believe that this person did this to you, and never believe, and because God intends for all things that happen to us to be revealed. Hold on.